Yes, I was given the honor to share a little teaching today, and this is a teaching I actually made some years back. It consists of two parts. As you can see, it's part 1 of 2. It's called Seek God and Keep Defying This Church Age. And that's what we're going to go a little bit into. And I'm going to be nice to you guys. Very nice. We're going to examine ourselves, we're going to examine our hearts, but in a good way, you know? Not in a way where we bash ourselves, not in a way where we condemn each other, or compare each other with one another. We want to look before God and sit before God and examine our lives and our heart in this church age, which we are in today. I will say that when we read in the book of Revelation, the church that we look most like today is the last one. And that's what we're going to go a little bit into. And I'm going to go through a few scriptures. And I want you to look out there in the world and also look to yourself. Okay? These are the scriptures we're going to go through. I'm a very boring teacher. I bring scripture that we have to read and we have to look at. I'm so happy you all brought pens because we're going to need those later. And if somebody doesn't have pens, there is in the back. Okay? So let's start with the first one here. It's called Book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 15. It says, I know your works, that you are neither cold nor hot. I could wish you were cold or hot. So then, because you are lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will vomit you out of my mouth. Because you say, I am rich and have become wealthy and have need of nothing, and do not know that you are wretched, miserable, poor, blind, and naked. That's some straight words from Jesus, but I want you to see what he's saying here. He's saying, I know your works. See, he knows what we're doing. Okay? He's looking to whether it's be cold or hot. And he wants us to be either way, cold or hot. But if we look out today, and we look in the churches most places, then we find them lukewarm. We find them, they're mixing in sin with the gospel, saying, no, it's okay. It's okay. No, go and have sex before marriage. You go and live together before marriage. Say, no, go and party every weekend. It's okay. And then you can come and be the bishop the week after. No, it's good. Come be part of it. And, you know, is that right to do that when we read the Bible? Or is the Bible straightforward telling us that it's not okay? Exactly what it's telling us. It's not okay. So this is the age we find us in today. You find every church today full of money. Okay? People are full of money. They have everything they need. But they actually don't realize that a lot of them are blind and miserable and poor and naked and wretched. Okay? This is not against other churches. Okay? I'm saying that we got to be aware, where are we standing? And I'm pointing outward there for you to see, and then I want you to look inwardly in your heart. Am I like this? Is my focus riches in this world? Is it wrong to have money? No. Is it wrong to have love of money? Yes. So that's what I want you to look at, because that's what he's talking about. He's talking about the love for the riches. He's not talking about that, oh, we have all these things, now we're good. No, they're saying, I have all this, and I don't need anything else. Anybody I met here in this place, they're always like, yeah, they might have a car, they might have a house, but they're like, but I need Jesus. Understand? That's where we need to be, that I need you. So, in the Gospel of Mark, Jesus, he is talking about sowing seeds. And I'm just pointing out one of the grounds here, and that's the ground number 3. And there's a specific reason for that. It's because it mentioned the same thing as in the book of Revelation chapter 3, verse 15 to 17. It says here in Gospel of Mark chapter 4, "And some seed fell among thorns, and the thorns grew up, and it choked it, and it yielded no crop." Now we got to understand, what is the thorns that choked it? Because we want to see if these things are in our lives also. Now further down verse 18 and 19 in the same chapter, it says, "Now these are the ones sown among thorns. They are the ones who hear the word," okay? They have the word. "They are the ones who hear the word, and the cares of this world, the deceitfulness of riches, and the desires for other things entering in, choke the word, and it becomes unfruitful." So you wanna sit and ask yourself, do I walk in this manner? Or am I going through fire where these thorns, they're being taken down? And I'm learning, am I growing? Am I not just standing still, but am I willing? You might not be perfect, I'm not perfect. I mean, I got my things that I go through, I got my struggles that I go through. But doesn't mean that, no, now I'm good, because I have a place to live. I sometimes have a platform to talk on, or that, I have some good friends, I have an amazing family. Does that then mean like, okay, now I'm gonna just stop and say I'm good? No, it doesn't. It means that I have to continue. You see here, they say that I am rich, okay? And they have need of nothing. And then he's telling them, you don't know that you're deceived. You're all these other ways. You're complete opposite of what you're saying. And that's what we see here. The deceitfulness of riches. And that's the age we live in today. If you look today, especially in the Western world and stuff like that, it's all about we need more, we have to have more. There's so much greed. They cannot stop all these things. You look today in every country, no, we need to have this, we need to have this, we need to have like a lot of riches. We have to have gold, we have to have oil, we have to have diamonds, and there's wars over these things. They're fighting, like a lot of people come around and they fight over these things, And unfortunately, it's a sad thing. So we want to be praying for those people, interceding that the Lord might meet them. So again, Gospel of Matthew is a little bit hard to see, but I'll just read up for you. It's Gospel of Matthew chapter 6, and we start at verse 19 and we go to verse 24. It says like this: "Do not lay up for yourself treasures on earth, where moth and rust destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But lay up for yourself treasure in heaven, where neither moth nor rust destroys, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasures is, there's your heart also. The lamp of the body is the eye. If therefore your eye is good, your whole body will be full of light." So now you got to understand the context, talking about the lust of the eyes. What are you looking for? What are you coveting? Okay, the riches. Okay, your whole body will be full of light. But if your eye is bad, your whole body will be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in you is darkness, how great is that darkness? No one can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will be loyal to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and Mammon. Mammon can also be the word riches or money. So you want to look to yourself, think about these things, and also you want to learn from people in the world saying, oh, they're walking those ways. Now I understand how not to work. Okay? And then if you meet somebody who's walking those ways, you also want to be encouraging them. Hey, look what I learned. Maybe there's something you can check yourself. So you want to be talking with people. You don't want to be bashing them, because We have done these things. I mean, who in here doesn't like to have money? Raise your hand. Huh? I'm gonna be nice, okay? I'm not saying anything. I'm making you think. You need to look at yourself, okay? If you like to have money, if you work for money, if that's what you do, you know, and you don't, if you work for food and clothing, you know, you want to ask yourself, where's my heart? So, I'm going to make it a little bit fun today. I'm going to make you all write down on a piece of paper I brought for all of you. It's like an exam, so you got to be nervous. I think, Kayla, can you deal them out? When you get the paper, don't turn it around, okay? First we need to go through that first page, and then I will tell you when you can turn the papers, okay? On the first page, it should be these questions. Okay? Do I have anything against TV? No, TV is just a TV. Do I have anything against every single movie that exists? No, I don't. I mean, I like to watch a movie now and then. Do I have anything against a console where you can play games? No, it's just a thing. Do I have anything against the games? No, I like to play a car game now and then. So don't misunderstand me when I'm asking these questions. And don't sit and think I'm condemning you or bashing you, and don't do that to yourself either. Okay? Because that's not the purpose. The purpose is just to make us think, to examine ourselves, and then look to God and ask Him, what do you want from me? How far do you want me to go? What do you want me to do? Is He speaking to you? And are you choosing something else instead of Him? Okay? So am I against spending time on your phone? No, I spend time on my phone, and I get the notification every week how many hours I spend on it, and it's annoying. You're like, oh man, did I really spend 5 hours this week on it? And then we want to ask this very important question right here. And you can just start answering the questions. And it's okay if you don't know exactly. You can also give like approximately between 8 and 10 hours or something like that, okay? So don't worry. You're not lying if you say 9 hours and you watch 9.5 hours, okay? It's okay. So think about it. I just want you to spend a minute. Just close your eyes. And then just think about your life right now. Go before the Lord. Think about your life. Think about these things. Bring these things before Him. And talk to Him about it. Ask Him if He wants you to do these things. Ask Him, is it edifying for me? Does it build me in you, Jesus? When I sit at home and I know I should read my Bible, but instead I play my game. Instead I watch my TV show. Instead I go on the phone. Instead I'd rather be with people. And there's a lot of things it could be. And be honest with yourself and let the Lord be honest with you. And be honest with the Lord. Don't hide your heart's desires. He knows all your works. So don't worry. He didn't strike you with a lightning yet. So don't worry. Okay? And understand that Jesus loves you. Okay? He wants to spend time with you because He loves you. He died on the cross because He loved you. That's how He showed His love for you, was by His death. So we don't take in the lies of the enemy. Don't believe your flesh, your carnal mind, that he hates you, that you're not good enough. It's kind of hard to be good enough when Jesus says, no man is good except from the Lord himself. And he is the Lord. But he didn't even point to himself in that sense. So that's amazing. Okay, now you can turn the papers. You can answer these questions now. And be honest. Okay? We are here, in the church to hopefully grow together, hopefully work as a body together into Jesus Christ as one man. Okay, so here is the book of Revelation. I want you to read verse 17 and then ask yourself, am I saying this to myself when the Lord is coming and asking something of me? Am I then saying, no, I have no need of that. I have become wealthy. I am rich. Are we doing this in our daily life, in our day-to-day? And don't realize that actually we are wretched, miserable, poor, blind, and naked, and we won't humble ourselves, saying, you know what, I struggle, I need help. Or have we also become like this? The third ground, the cares of this world, our job, our school, my car, my future, my career, me, myself, and I. Is it about us? Do we care more about that? And is that choking us? It's not wrong to take a school, it's not wrong to have a career, it's not wrong to have a car. But what is wrong is the love for it. Okay? Is it okay to like a nice car? Yeah, you can be happy for it. As long as you don't put it above God. Okay, that's what it's talking about when it's talking about the love. It's talking about you don't put it above God. Meaning you won't tell God, no, I'm rich. I have need of nothing. So, I would love a nice 4x4, but I'm happy with what I got from my wonderful friends here. So we don't complain about the things because our love is not in the material. Our love is in Jesus and we see what He's doing. So our love is not based on our circumstance, but it's based on the circumcision of heart. Right? That we don't lay out treasures on earth, like we work for these treasures to have it, because in the end it's gonna go away. So I want to let you know there's more. There's more to life. There's more to what you live, and God wants more with you. You want to have that deep intimacy. Who in here have felt the love of God before? Like in a personal, intimate way, like have felt the love of God? You can raise your hand. Okay. That's what He wants. He wants to sit with you in that place. But the moment we come out of that place, we feel so unworthy. We're like, no, He will not do it again. All these things. But if you stop your compromise in your life, if you stop putting other things above Him, that love will consist in you. It will stay in you, and you will know He's there. And you will be with confidence towards God, because your heart will not condemn you. And in the next part, I will tell you what Jesus says we can do about it. If there's a problem in this area in your life, the Lord gives very specific things to do. If there's something you want to change in your life, He gives very specific instructions. And just before I end this thing, I just want to share a short testimony of myself. Some years back, I was at the Jesus Center in Denmark that was run by the Last Reformation. And amazing place, amazing people. They love Jesus. They want to do the works of God, which is great. But what happened is that I started compromising. Because we are so many people, we have a big center, there's so much sport, we play soccer every day, we play volleyball, we eat, it's nice, we have riches, it's nice. Okay, really nice. Okay. It was really nice. I loved it. Man, wake up, you know, you go down on the soccer field, or you go and you have your breakfast, you go down, you play some volley, you go down, jump on trampoline. Like, we had everything that I really liked, you know. It was so much fun. And it was just like a freedom never experienced in my life before, because I was raised quite poor in the sense of, you know, I didn't have materialistic things like that. So it was so much fun for me to experience my childhood dream come true. But because of that, it took away my focus, you know. And I didn't realize it. And, you know, every time I felt I should pray, I was like, no, I'm going to go and play, you know. Every time I felt I should read the Bible, I was like, no, I'm going to go and play. Every time I felt I should go on the street and pray for people, I was like, no, it's okay, I can stay at home. Every time I felt, hey, I should make a study, you know, a teaching or something like that, I'll put something else in front. No, I should go and eat food, you know. So I completely exchanged the Lord with everything else in my life that was there, you know, around me. And I'm telling you, man, did he not just vomit me out of his mouth? He did. It completely vomited me out of his mouth, you know, because it denied him all day, all the time. And he said, okay, and you get that feeling, your conscience suddenly get round, it's no longer like sharp, where you know and believe this is the Lord. Suddenly it became like round, and I like, just dull, sluggish, couldn't hear anymore, you know. And I had need of getting the foundation once again. So you have your homework for the rest of your life now. You're going to be asking this every day. Help me. And next week, we're going to go through part 2. And there's going to be some answers to how to do these things. If it is a problem in your life, if you have a hard time putting God first. So thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. So the Lord is the most important. You cannot put anything above Him. Okay. So God bless you. God bless your family. And until next time.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel and make sure to click the bell notification button to get any notifications when we upload a new video. Stay blessed.